Ever wondered why some inexplicable deaths have occurred in churches and have gone unnoticed? Well, it all starts from here.
I wanted success, not really spread the gospel and always wake up and go stand at the shopping centers and spread the gospel to people who are not even listening to me. They're not giving me attention. What I want recognition.
So, according to his instructions, he was supposed to sacrifice 6 church members every year as part of his position in the cult. Effectively, a Kenyan pastor whose identity in this interview was hidden sacrificed 60 souls because his contract was 10 years.
The sacrifice was six people, 6 souls every 1 year. And it actually didn't happen because you couldn't even notice it because it happened in very distinct ways. Because you could see like maybe something just happens, a pregnant woman loses her child, or maybe the mother and the child also dies, and people just think it's a normal thing. But remember, when a pregnant woman dies, that's 2 people. You see, if that unborn child dies, that's 1 person. But it would if you just did all your maths really well, in every 1 year, it is summed to 6. And I can assure you that for the past 10 years, we have lost 60 souls. Children, old people, some people would even die out of natural causes, like she or he had an existing illness and he just dies. And I knew that was a sacrifice.
In return, this pastor will be wealthy, famous, and powerful.
And the church grew, and just like, I had the ring. So I would perform a lot of deliverances and people would see that this was real and everything, and I could attract a lot of followers. And just remember, it's been 10 years now. The church grew. Now, right now, I can assure you that I have almost 3,000 members in my church, which most of them are very wealthy people who really just come out there to help the church grow, building the church and everything. I'm driving a good car that I never took, not even a penny from my pocket to buy. It all just came just like that. From my members, from all the support that I was receiving, but deep down there, I know what I did.
This pastor narrates how he joined a cult led by pastors. Yes, pastors.
The growth of my church was depreciating. It was not coming with the same level at which the country is. So I was like, what is happening? Has the Lord forgotten about me? I started questioning myself, my beliefs, my faith. Should I go back or should I continue with this church? Now I would have that fight between me, my heart and my brain. Should I go back to church and become a Mshirika, maybe try again? Or should I continue what I'm doing with the little group that I have? I never had a clear answer what I should do. So I continued with life. And because I am a pastor, in whatever meetings that would be held, maybe about community meetings, about diocese and divisions, in these churches we even have district divisions. So we would just go and I would see my other colleagues, the one I'm supposed to be at the same level with. All these people look so happy. And we are all doing the same thing, spreading the gospel. I would admire their lives and I would pray. I remember I would pray. I would even go to the semi-arid areas, Nauku, Kwarulie, and try to ask God, why is my development so slow? All other people are doing their thing. They are actually surviving and they are doing so fine. They don't even look like they are affected by this economy like I am, but they are there. I would do all those things and still remain calm and look at them and admire them. So most of the times I would go talk to them. I continued asking them what they do, what they've done, until it got to me like, it's like you're always learning. It's never happening for you. You are always in class. You will never graduate. You're at one point. Ni kama umekwama. What are these people doing? So I would just continue asking myself those things. And it came a time, and I asked myself, what do I really want? What is it this that really bothers me? And I thought to myself, it is success. And that was now the truthfulness that was in my heart. I wanted success. Not really spread the gospel and always wake up and go stand at the shopping centers and spread the gospel to people who are not even listening to me. They're not giving me attention. What I want recognition. I want success in what I'm doing. If it is gospel I'm doing, I want success in that. I want to see people appreciating what I'm doing. That was the dream. I want to one day be seen somewhere and someone just recognizes me and he's like, I want you to help me spiritually because I know you're a man of God and you can do this and everything. That is what I wanted. That is what my heart wanted. I wanted people to feel blessed by me.
He says hardships and lack of progress in ministry resulted in him joining the cult of men of God in Kenya.
Now the challenges began coming, but I did not stop the gospel. I continued. I remember sometime I would even go to the church. There are only 3 washirikas.
The consequences of his decision was heartbreaking as it claimed the life of family members who were close to him.
1 month after we met, my brother had an accident. It was actually a very painful accident because he did not die on the spot. We had to take him to the hospital, and he died on the sick bed. I knew I was the cause. And at that moment at the hospital, I was in my head. I was thinking, why didn't he just die? Why am I seeing this? And it actually gave me some anger issues. I actually had some anger issues at that period because it was actually affecting me very badly. But then he passed away. And when he passed away, these archbishops and other friends actually came and joined us in the church. They helped in preparing his burial and everything, and we buried him very nicely. It was a respectable burial, but it was quite painful, knowing that I was the cause of his death, but I had to keep it real with myself and maintain what I signed, maintain the contract.
Oh, this is interesting when men of God are leaders of a cult where sacrifices are made for fame, power, and wealth.